And the winner is Sandra Bullock in The Blind Side.
Sandra Bullock can do it all. Mysteries, thrillers, romance. She's excelled in so many amazing comedies, too. Like While You Were Sleeping, and the film she recently claimed on Jimmy Kimmel she gets asked about the most.
I think it's probably Miss Congeniality.
Miss Congeniality.
But there's nothing quite like her performances in serious dramas, for which Bullock always brings authenticity, empathy, and raw emotion to the table. With her newest film, The Unforgivable, now available on Netflix, I wanted to count down my list of the 10 best Sandra Bullock dramatic performances. Number 10. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close. The first film Bullock made after winning her Academy Award for The Blind Side, Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close is a deeply flawed 9/11 drama that doesn't always work, but it does have a few select scenes that are emotionally powerful and highly memorable, like young Oscar hearing the final voicemail left by his father, who was trapped in the World Trade Center, and many of the later moments with the late great Max von Sydow. Bullock only has a limited amount of screen time in the movie, but she makes the most of it. Her portrayal of a grieving widow, a masterclass in restraint.
I wish it were you in the building instead of him.
So do I.
Number 9. A Time to Kill. Bullock's first major payday came with her role in the powerful ensemble drama A Time to Kill, directed by Joel Schumacher. As a law student who joins the defense team for a case involving a man who shoots and kills the two men who sexually assaulted his 10-year-old daughter, Bullock makes her mark in an incredible ensemble of actors, including Samuel L. Jackson, Ashley Judd, and Matthew McConaughey, in his breakthrough leading role. Her passion for law and high level of confidence oozes in every scene, especially when she speaks her mind opposite McConaughey.
I'm so sorry. Yes, you are the enlightened. Yes, you are the enlightened. And that's why you brought me here to this black diner in this black neighborhood, right? Right, so you can convince me you're this JFK meets Jesus Christ white boy.
Number 8. The Blind Side. Bullock had quite the roller coaster year in 2009, appearing in 3 movies in just 5 months. The blockbuster romantic comedy The Proposal, the abysmal so-called comedy All About Steve that earned her a Razzie Award, and the hit sports drama The Blind Side, which earned her the Academy Award. As a major fan of Bullock's, I've always found this Oscar win to be more of a career award rather than an award based purely on the performance itself. Even Bullock doubted if she was worthy.
Did I really earn this, or did I just wear you all down?
But she is certainly a treat to watch, playing the real-life Leanne Toohey, whose family adopted a black son who went on to play in the NFL for 8 seasons. She is warm and compassionate, but with fiery moments of rage, Bullock nails every time.
No, you hear me, bitch. You threaten my son, you threaten me.
Number 7. Hope Floats. A benefit Sandra Bullock had from starring in Speed 2 Cruise Control, one of the few benefits, was getting the green light to star in and produce 1998's awkwardly titled but powerful drama Hope Floats, directed by Forrest Whitaker, which at the time featured Bullock's richest, most layered performance to date. As Bertie Pruitt, a woman who seemed to have it all until her husband admitted on national television that he was cheating on her with her best friend, Bullock shows every deep flaw in a woman caught in a seemingly never-ending downward spiral. In every moment, Bertie feels real and lived in. The dramatic scenes with her daughter and her mother, always captivating.
Hey, Justin.
Well, well, well. If it ain't Bertie Calvert.
It's Pruitt. Bertie Pruitt.
Number 6. Crash. By 2005, Bullock was a superstar capable of both comedy and drama, but nothing she had acted in before could have prepared audiences for the vile, angry wife she portrayed in the Oscar-winning drama Crash. Her screen time is extremely brief in the film, only a handful of minutes. But her second scene, when she has a word with her politician husband, played by Brendan Fraser, offers one of the most extraordinary dramatic moments in Bullock's extensive career, shining a harsh light on a sad, lonely woman who lets her guard down to tell the world how she really feels inside.
Now, I am telling you, your amigo in there is gonna sell our key to one of his homies, and this time it'd be really fucking great if you acted like you actually gave a shit!
Number 5, 28 Days. Like Hope Floats, 28 Days opens with a few minutes of material that borders on the comedic, only to then settle into a quiet character study that offers another complex and fascinating Bullock performance. She plays Gwen, a recovering alcoholic who has to spend a few weeks at a rehab facility, a place she has zero interest in at first, arguing with others as she struggles with her mental and physical health. The film as a whole has an occasionally silly broadness to it that doesn't ever allow Bullock's performance to transcend into something extraordinary, but it was another sign earlier in her career that she was capable of so much more.
I'm having the worst damn day of my whole damn life. So if it is not too much to ask of you people, will you just back the fuck off?
Number 4, Infamous. The great Bullock dramatic performance I'm guessing you've never seen before is her uncanny portrayal of To Kill a Mockingbird author Harper Lee in Infamous from 2006. Starring Toby Jones as Truman Capote and a pre-James Bond Daniel Craig as convicted killer Perry Smith, Infamous greatly suffered critically and commercially due to its release a year after 2005's Capote, which earned an Academy Award for Philip Seymour Hoffman. Infamous hits on a lot of the same territory, but now many years later you can see it for the strong piece of filmmaking it is, with a powerful sense of dread and a tremendous ensemble cast, with Bullock masterfully inhabiting Lee in a beautiful and subtle performance.
I think we need to come in a little under the radar here.
I know where you're headed, but you of all people know how impossible it is for me to modify myself.
I'm not saying get married and have kids, but maybe come in on little cat's paws.
Number 3, Bird Box. One genre Bullock has never been super successful in is the thriller. Think the mediocre Murder by Numbers or the dreadful Premonition. But Bird Box from 2018 was an exception to the rule, a terrific work of suspense set in 2 different timelines that gave Bullock so much to play. Terror, grief, vulnerability, resilience. It's a challenging role, both physically and emotionally demanding at all times, and Bullock was more than up to the task.
It's going to be even harder to be quiet, but you have to do both. You have to do every single thing I say, or we will not make it. Understand?
Number 2, Speed. Bullock had minor breakthroughs earlier in her career, like in her 1993 action movie Demolition Man opposite Sylvester Stallone, but few films have made a star out of its leading lady quite like Speed did for Bullock in 1994. In a non-stop thrill ride of crazy stunts and intensity, a bus about to explode if it drops below 50 miles per hour, Bullock is a lovable, engaging standout who gives the outlandish proceedings an unexpected heart. Her often nonchalant attitude toward the terrifying predicament she finds herself in gives those moments when she breaks down crying a visceral power for the audience. She works so well with Keanu Reeves, too. Their incredible chemistry throughout, making the final scene of this spectacular action film all the more satisfying.
You didn't leave me. Can't believe it. You didn't leave me.
Number 1, Gravity. As a major Sandra Bullock fan, I waited and waited for her to one day team up with a visionary director who could push her to her limits as an actor. One of the benefits of Bullock's Oscar win for The Blind Side was that she was finally getting considered for better dramatic roles. And she did indeed receive the role of a lifetime in Alfonso Cuarón's 2013 masterpiece, Gravity. Bullock plays Dr. Ryan Stone, a medical engineer on a repair mission in space, whose life is thrown into immediate danger when satellite debris crashes against her station, detaching her from the craft and sending her into the abyss. Many actresses were considered for the role before Bullock, like Angelina Jolie and Natalie Portman, but to this day I can't imagine anyone else as Ryan Stone. Bullock's light and humanity comes through in any character she plays, and it's so vital for this one, her character of Ryan on screen alone for almost the entire movie, as she debates whether to fight for her survival, the grief over her young daughter's death still torturing her from the inside out. She's a powerful actress of quiet grace, who is in the right place at the right time perfectly match with his character and director and film.
I'm gonna die on a gun. I know, we're all gonna die. Everybody knows that. But I'm gonna die today.
Receiving her second Oscar nomination for the role she should have won for, Bullock has never been better in a dramatic film than she was in Gravity. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and share in the comments below what your favorite dramatic Sandra Bullock performance is. Was there anything I left off the list? See you next time.